Hi guys, this is Joe popping on, and today I'm a little behind. I've had a lot going on in my life this week. One of my dogs actually went through surgery, and I've been spending a lot of time with her, so I haven't had the time to be with you guys. My apologies there, but she's going through a rough time, and she's healing well. The surgery went great. It was a major surgery. One of her Achilles tendons was torn, and so they had to fix it. So she went for the surgery this week, and so I'm really happy to say she's okay, but it did put me a little behind. I'm sorry for that, guys, but she's doing well, and that's the important part. But I was able to get one of the figures that I was really excited that came out this week. I was really happy that they were able that I was able to get it with everything that was going on. And the one I'm talking about is Fused Zabuza. Zamuza. He is a cool one. This one I was really surprised when they came out with him. I really like the fusion of the two. I was really expecting them to do like his angel form, where he's kind of levitating into the air with that symbol behind him, and he's just kind of raining terror upon everybody. But I really like that they're doing the fusion when it starts to fail, because of course only half of him is immortal, and the other half is not, and so they do it perfectly with the straight down the center falling apart. It's really cool. They did a really nice job. I love that you can see the ring on his hand, which is really nice to go, because I'm not sure if the other two figures, we'll check in a minute, have the ring on it, but for him, this is really good. Oh, sorry for that, my hand. But let's pop him out of box, and we can take a nice look at him, because this was a fun arc. I liked it that they brought Trunks back. Kind of sad that this might be the last time we see Trunks from the future, because of what they said with time travel. But once again, I wasn't expecting to ever see him again after the Cell Saga, so you never know with Dragon Ball Z, because that could be really fun. But this one is really nice. This one was such a weird bad guy, because like he just was a god and decided apparently to destroy everything by becoming Goku. And pretty much then he recruits himself in another form, and oh my god, it's just lots of time travel. I'm usually not a big fan of time travel. This one wasn't too confusing, so I have no gripes about it, but this one is really nice. I love the whole, here, let's get close on him, like the whole melting of Goku Black side, which is just really cool. And I do love the energy sword that they have, that Goku Black has on his figure, that they put on this one. The hair looks great. You can immediately tell that it's the fusion of the two of them together. It's just really nice. The two earrings, down to every little detail, is here for him. It's just awesome. No complaints. One thing I did find when I was there, the line separating the two paint colors wasn't always the best. I went looking through a couple of them to find one that was really nice and that had a good box. A little tricky, but I was able to find one. He looks really nice. I love the different colored eyes for it. It's just everything about this one did really well. And as I said, I was really expecting them to do, if they had done one, to do the angel pose with him like ascending and raining his terror. But this one is, I have to say, much far superior. So let me lower you guys down. Excellent. So this is the three of them. We got normal Zabuza. Then we have Zabuza when he turns into Goku Black, which is in the Rosé form, which is a really cool figure. I really like that they did that one. And then we got the fusion of the two. They did such a nice job with these three figures. I really like them. This one is just the normal one. I never really went out of my way to go find the glow-in-the-dark one. I never saw it in the stores. I never really saw it when it went online. I didn't really want to go second market for one that was identical to the one I already had. So I just kept it as that. And since he never actually glows in the dark in the show, I wasn't like, oh, this one makes a lot of sense, because of course he doesn't have any of the flames around him that would look like his energy wave, which would make him glow in the dark. So I just kind of stuck with the normal one, because I'm not a completionist in the sense that I need to get every single like glow in the dark metallic version. I like to get I'm a completionist in the sense that I want to try to get each different mold of the characters, which is important to me, because I really like all the characters. But these ones look great. They really do. As you can see, Goku Black has the ring as well on his hand, but you can't really see it because it's inside. I'm not sure if you can even tell that it's inside the hand with the blade, which is nice that they put the blade on the other hand so we can nicely see that he's got the ring on. And I don't think Zamasu, normal Zamasu does not have the ring as well. And so this is a really nice one. I think it's just very cool, very fun. I love when they do the villains for Dragon Ball Z. They're the most important thing usually in the show because we spend entire arcs focusing on these characters. Like really, like it's just without them, there would be no reason for them to have another season or anything like that. They're the whole reason that drives the story plot, and so I love getting the figures for them because really that's a big part of the show. And I'm hoping like that they'll give us some more villains. Like I really would love to see all the fusions of Frieza, all his different forms, not fusions, and like just all of Cell's. I don't know. I might be the only one, but to be honest, instead of getting so many more Gokus and we're getting even more Vegetas and stuff out there, I would really love it if they had just come out like with first form Cell. I would love the time capsule for Cell, like him inside the time capsule. That'd be such a cool like it could even be considered like a pop town, like it's a building with the egg next to it. You could do a whole bunch of really cool things with these different villains. Like they could do even more of the boos. Like I definitely pick them up. I think most fans would, instead of having, as I said, so many more Gokus, so many more Vegetas. It's just oversaturation of one character, and like these ones are just wonderful. Like I really love that they did all three forms of the Zabuza from the arc. It's really nice. And I have to say, I really like the fusion the best. I think it's such a great one. As I said, I wasn't expecting this one to be like this, and it just does such a nice job. It far superior to what I thought they were going to do. I wouldn't mind actually if they did him normal fusion in the angel pose, like being like a god up above the rest with the symbol in the back. But once again, it's not necessary because we have this one, which is, I think, far superior because this is what I kind of think of when I think of all the scenes, is him falling apart, going kind of crazy, and then turning into the mist. And it's just so cool. This was a really interesting arc. A god deciding that mortals were an inferior race to the point that he decides to kill all his other gods. And then just destroy the universe. And he's pretty much going to be by himself. I really don't understand what his whole goal was. Like, it's just going to be him and his other version of him, which was just going to be Immortal Zabuza and Goku Black. But it was a very cool arc. I really like it. I can't wait for them to do more for the battle for the universes, all different universes, get more characters than just Jiren, which I love that they did, but they put him in such a hard way to get that everybody had to go pretty much second market to go get him because I don't think a single convention that I could have physically gone to actually had him there because I'm on the East Coast and yeah. So what do you guys think? I think this is really nice. Which characters do you want to see coming up? There we go. Let me raise you back up. Excellent. Well, I thought he was such a great figure. I was so happy to get him. I believe he's still online. If he is, I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you can pick him up. I have to say, like, this one is just, I think, a must-have for any Dragon Ball Z fan. I know they're making them in higher quantities. It's not getting so hard to find them anymore. I'm not sure if that's turning people off. It's a little annoying to the fact that, like, some of these are now going, like, online for a long time, and a lot of like the shirt combos are now going on sale very quickly, and I don't know exactly what Funko's doing. I think they're trying some new stuff out and they're going to dial it back a bit, but this is so nice. I really like it. I think they chose a great model and they really did a great job doing it. So once again, I just really hope they make some more DBZ villains, and we just don't get more more variants of Goku and Vegeta, because I'm going to have like a complete shadow box of Goku and a complete shadow box of Vegeta. It's going to be ridiculous. Not shadow box, baseball case. But it's just a lot of the same character. which is fun in some cases, but when they're doing it like this, we're going to have like every one of their major attacks, every one of their transformations, which the transformations are pretty cool, but not the whole like we're not going to get Vegeta with the Gallic gun shooting it. It looks really cool. I definitely ordered it, but like, do we really need another Vegeta at this moment? And especially being a Child's Collectibles, it's their second one for Vegeta. Yes, Vegeta's an awesome character. He's very popular, but we don't need so many of the same character. And that's why I was so happy when pretty much out of nowhere they announced Zabuza, and he came out so fast. I was not, to be honest, I wasn't expecting him to come out so quickly. I knew he was coming out this month because they, of course, teased him on the Hot Topic drops, and yep, but he came out. He was super quick, and I was able to snag him. And I hope all of you who are looking forward to him were able to as well. So thank you all so much for tuning in. This is Joe popping on, and I'm going to be popping off. Toodles.